School buses are a familiar sight all over the country. It's important to stay alert for them, not only because of the cargo they carry, but also because they make frequent stops and turns on their route to pick up and drop off children. School zones are marked by signs, but there's no universal speed limit or design. Sometimes they're marked with flashing lights, indicating that the reduced speed is in effect. Another common method is to indicate that the reduced speed is in effect when children are present. And yet another method is to post the times during which the reduced speed is in effect. Most commonly, this will be early morning and mid-afternoon. This example was posted to cover 3 adjacent schools. If you were confronted with this sign, what action would you take? Given the fact that stopping to analyze the situation is not possible, the best course of action would be to slow to the posted speed and not take any chances. Motorists behind you might be upset, but at least you'll be certain to be in compliance. We commonly think of school zones as being on city streets, which is often the case. However, even on rural roads, you still need to be alert for school zone signs and be prepared to reduce speed. About the only place you can be certain of not encountering a school zone is on an interstate highway. Because of their size, it's difficult for children to see motorists or for motorists to see them. Also, their peripheral vision is about 1/3 narrower than an adult's. Children can't see a motorist approaching from the right or the left as soon as an adult can. They also have difficulty judging a vehicle's speed and distance, and they often think that if they can see the driver sees them. Don't overlook the fact that school buses can be present all year, even in the middle of summer. Although they may be less frequent, the same safety rules apply. When approaching a school bus from either direction, keep in mind that it's highly likely that the bus is going to make a stop to pick up or drop off children. Maintaining the posted speed limit may not be the safest course of action. Also, if you're following the bus, maintain extra following distance to ensure that you'll be able to stop safely. At some point, the bus will make a turn to head down another road. Keep your distance. Maintaining a safe following distance, especially around school buses, is a key defensive driving strategy. Buses will always stop at railroad crossings. You need to be prepared. In general, the rule is that traffic in both directions must stop for a school bus displaying warning flashers and a stop arm. This includes 4-lane roads. About the only exception is a highway with a center concrete divider. A school bus in rural Minnesota slows to stop to pick up a child. It's a routine morning until... After the bus door opens, watch as the girl's shadow moves toward the bus and then merge with the shadow of the truck. The girl, who came within inches of being run down, then boards the bus. As you saw in the video, the truck driver did not stop. The school district turned over the onboard video footage to the Minnesota State Police, who then released it to the media and also posted it on YouTube. The driver then turned himself in. He asked the police if the girl was hurt. As we saw, she was unhurt and boarded the bus. He was convicted and sentenced to 1 year in jail, a $1,000 fine, and 2 years probation. The video showed us what happened, and we know the outcome. The unanswered question is, why did it happen? Driving conditions were ideal, and the road was clear and dry. When questioned, the driver stated that he was distracted by looking at something in a field adjacent to the road. When he looked back ahead, the bus was stopping and he didn't have enough room to stop. His decision to pass on the right could have been fatal. Defensive driving is something that should always be practiced. Be especially vigilant around school buses. When you spot one, be prepared so that you're not surprised. The kids will thank you for it, and you won't have to face potentially tragic consequences.